Hi, I'm Jeff, and I'm the host of the TV show called House Revival on HGTV and Magnolia Network. But a little known secret, I'm also on the board for the Valley Forge Park Alliance. And if you're watching this, then truth be told, you're probably a fan of history and saving historic structures. And if you're not, then get on the bandwagon, because I am here in beautiful Valley Forge National Park, and there's a lot going on that I really truly want to fill you in on. You might not know some of these important facts. The National Park Service has moved out of the headlines, but the hurdles and concerns have not gone away. Mass firings have been put on hold, but they may come back as the question works itself through the courts. And the truth is we all know about the courts, and sometimes that takes some time. But that time is troubling. Credit card restrictions continue to hinder park staff's ability to buy the things necessary to do their work and to maintain the park. A restricted process to approve contracts has not decreased fraud and abuse, but has delayed the ability to get work done, including the mowing contract to maintain the public areas in Valley Forge Park. Now, Valley Forge is very important to me, and these new challenges to the national park have arisen in the president's plan for national public lands. He has proposed slashing $900 million from the National Park Service, which is about 30% of their funding. To accomplish this, over 300 national park sites could be closed. The administration has proposed transferring them to state or local ownership. There are over 430 NPS sites, but the administration says many of these are not national parks in the traditional understood sense. There are only 63 national parks. The others are national historic parks, like Valley Forge, the national monuments, like the Statue of Liberty, national battlefields like Gettysburg, national seashores like Cape Hatteras, and national recreation areas like Golden Gate. Each one was created to preserve a site so that visitors can hear the story of important chapters in our nation's history, or the story of people that had an impact on the development of our nation and our unique society. Can state parks preserve our nation's history when they work at the whim of state government and the variations of state budgets? Should states be responsible to preserve the parks that are the gems of America? Local partners are working to make plans for America's birthday of 250 years next year and the anniversary of the Valley Forge encampment in 2027-2028. Now, the park staff can't commit to programming when the status of the park and staff face so much uncertainty. What will the budget be like? Will we have staff available to support the programs? Can we maintain the park infrastructure to be ready for the increased visitors and activities? All unknowns. General Washington, as he settled the army into Valley Forge, warned that, and I quote, "This army must inevitably be reduced to one or other of these three things: starve, dissolve, or disperse, in order to obtain subsistence in the best manner they can." He was facing the same issue. The Continental Congress was not providing enough support to maintain the army. General Washington had to plead with the various states to supply the resources that they had promised to the troops. This was a major portion of the Valley Forge story of suffering, deprivation, and persistence. On July 4th, 1976, President Ford came to Valley Forge, to the field south of the Arch, to accept the gift of Valley Forge State Park from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania to become a national park. In his remarks, he said, and I quote, "Valley Forge symbolizes an idea which was also at stake, the idea that government should truly represent all of its citizens and protect them in the exercise of their civil liberties." The Valley Forge Park Alliance has two sides to its mission. One side is to promote public appreciation for the park and its legacy. We do this by working for you, the members, and the visitors to the park. The other side of our mission is to advocate for the park, to support the park and the staff when it needs the assistance of the public to achieve its mission of preserving the story of Washington and his army in 1777 and 1778. Everyone who cares about our public lands needs to advocate for them now. just as General Washington advocated to the Congress over that winter 247 years ago. Alliance staff and volunteers have been meeting with elected officials, advocating with partners, spreading the word that Valley Forge National Historic Park and all of our national park sites are worth protecting. If Valley Forge National Historic Park is important to you, and I pray that it is, please join us in advocating for our park and for all the parks that belong to Americans. Become a member. Valley Forge Park Alliance, it's a great organization. Make a donation. Contact your U.S. senators and representatives to let them know that we, the people, want the United States to be a nation with parks to preserve our heritage. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your support of our National Historic Park.